there guys, my name is Danielle. You can call me Dani and welcome to my channel. Yes, I'm looking a little weird today, but today I am doing a tutorial on how to do a cut crease. Now I have done a tutorial like this before, but it was more of like a cut crease, I don't really know how to describe it. It was like a cut crease mixed with a out of the box look, because it wasn't just a cut crease. Like I added some details to it, but this one is just a cut crease. It's gonna be this beautiful purple blue cut crease moment, and I'm gonna do it on this side of the eye. And yeah, we are gonna be using the e.l.f. Matte for Matte Jewel Pop palette. This one is very beautiful. It's really affordable. It's only $10 and you can find it at Ulta, Walmart, Target, pretty much everywhere. So yeah, I really love it, and I'm gonna show you how to do them. I like to use little crease brushes, so these are the brushes that I'm going in with. I will give you a little zoom in here. These are the 4 brushes that I'm using. One of them is an e.l.f. crease brush, and then one of them is a Morphe M506, and then 2 of them are Morphe's M321. Alright, and so then to kick this off, I'm going to zoom you guys in, and then voiceover Dani is gonna take over. And yeah, I know how much you guys love voiceover Dani, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and I will see you guys after the look is done. Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. This is voiceover Dani, and I know you've missed me, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna be using the e.l.f. Matte for Matte Jewel Pop palette. And of course, I'll be using the blue and purples in this palette along with that sand shade. But before we get started, I'm going to lay off a nice base using my new e.l.f. 16-Hour HD Camo Concealer. And I'm going to lay a nice base on with my brush. And then after that, I'm going to be using my finger to blend it in and make sure the base is nice and smooth before we start putting on the shadows. Alright, so to begin, we're going to be using that first e.l.f. brush, and then we are going to dip into the light blue in the e.l.f. palette. And we're going to start by doing the inner corner of the eyelid and start moving upward just a little above the crease. We're not going to go on the exact crease, but above, so that we can still see the nice cut crease after we finish. So first, what I like to do is I like to first brush on the color just to make sure I create its base, and then once I've created its like base and it's nice and secure, then I'll go in harder with some more pigmentation and just build that color up. Alright, so after we're done with that blue, we're going to dip into the light purple in the palette, and that's going to be the middle color of our cut crease. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from where the light blue ended and create just a little arch to continue the shape of our eyelid. And of course, we're going to go above the crease and not exactly on the crease like we did with the light blue. And just like the exact steps, go lightly and then go back in with more pigmentation. Alright, so once we're done with that second color, we're going to dip into the darker purple, and that is going to be the end of our cut crease, and that's going to make sure we have a sharp, straight out edge. And also, you guys might have been wondering, why is there an e.l.f. tape on my face? That is to secure the sharpness of the line and just make sure that none of the fallout from that last base eyeshadow goes past the line that I want. I highly recommend grabbing these. The e.l.f. strips are $2 a pack. I think there comes 40 in one pack. So yeah, very cheap, inexpensive, or you can just use regular tape itself. Alright, and the next step is that I'm just going back with all the colors and just making sure everyone is blended together and the pigment is how exactly I want it before we move on. Alright, so this is the most, probably the most hardest part out of the whole entire look. This is when you're actually creating the final cut crease and making sure everything is well cut. And so then for this part, I'm going back in with my e.l.f. concealer, and I am using a nice flat rounded concealer brush and tapping it on the bottom of my eyelid first. Then I just look up and move like my eye around just to get sort of a little outline of where I want the cut crease to go. And that's just a little hack that I learned, and I think it would work very well for you guys, so I definitely recommend trying it. Or sometimes you can just wing it like I do and just sort of create your own cut crease base and how you want it. Now it is time to set that concealer, and so then that is when I dip into the sand shade in that palette, and I just lay that right on top of that concealer, and it sets it right away. You can see the color change of those concealers, and I always just like using a light shade, of more like a skin tone based shade, because I feel like that just gives the more cut crease illusion of the eye. Alright, so you guys may have noticed that I cut my crease a little bit too much and messed up on the eyelid. That is okay. This is what the next step for. You just go back in with your shades, with the little crease brushes, and just add on more pigmentation and just add a little bit more definition, and just make sure you don't go past the line that you originally created. Alrighty guys, that is all I have for Voice Dani. I'm going to take you back to regular Voice Dani. I know you'll miss me. I'll miss you too. Alrighty guys, so this is the completed look with the eyes, and I hope this tutorial helped you create your own cut crease look, and you just, you know, you beat it, you won it, you winged it, you look amazing in it. So yeah. And yeah, I will definitely leave my other tutorials down below if you want to learn how to do like bold, colorful looks, or if you want to learn how to do my other type of cut crease that I did as well. I will just leave those down below. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you learned something or if you liked it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below so I know. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Friday. And of course, always hit that bell notification so that you know when I upload my next video. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notifications. Make sure to give this video a like and follow all my social media. The links will be down below as usual. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next Friday.